Sunday, November the 1st, the year 2020, and there's just some things that are just too much. And I have to make a video just to record my thoughts and express myself. What you're about to hear is Pastor Robert Jeffress, who I call a hypocrite, leave a voicemail on my home answering machine. And it's a political message telling us it's the most important election of our lifetime. And, back in 2012, back when I was employed and had good income, my wife and I spent $10,000 of our own money, and we hosted at Pastor Broden's church a birther summit, because Obama's birth certificate is an absolute forgery. And that's a provable fact, by the way. That's just not my opinion. And yet Donald Trump refuses to talk about it, nor anyone in Congress. But in any event, back in 2012 in May, we had the biggest birthers of the day at that time. Pastor Stefan Broden, Alfreda Dask, Orly Tates, the birther queen, Mickey Booth, Pastor Wally Drake. We had Pastor James David Manning. They all spoke, and as we were trying to get a venue for the Birther Summit, I reached out to Pastor Robert Jeffress, who runs the biggest Baptist church in the Dallas area, and I asked him if he would host this event and we could get some nationally recognized speakers, because it's an important issue when the President of the United States has put out a forged birth certificate. And I have videos and resources, and Sheriff Arpaio and the Cold Case Posse has proven it beyond a reasonable doubt. Terry Lakin went to prison because of that issue. And I remember a representative from Pastor Robert Jeffress contacting me back saying that Pastor Robert Jeffress doesn't get involved in politics. And so that always resonated with me, right? Because we could have had the Birther Summit at the biggest Baptist church in Dallas. But God, saw fit that wasn't going to happen because of the hypocrisy of Pastor Robert Jeffress. And Pastor Stefan Broden stood up to the plate, and we had it, and we recorded the whole event in Pastor Stefan Broden's church. But I'll never forget the response I got from Pastor Robert Jeffress' team. And I'll never forget that a few years later, or a short time later, Pastor Robert Jeffress came out in support of a Mormon Mitt Romney after I was told he doesn't get involved in politics. And now he's leaving political messages on my home answering machine when he feels like the situation is too dire. And, he feels like it's the most important election of our lifetime. Well, anyway, with no further ado, here's the voicemail that was left for me when I got back home after walking around the block, and you can listen to it yourself. But Pastor Robert Jeffress, you're a big hypocrite, is what you are. And this whole country had a chance to call out the deep state and Obama. We had a chance to go back and basically nullify everything that happened under Obama. But you guys wouldn't do it. You guys are afraid to talk about the birth certificate issue. And whatever happens, whatever judgment is coming, this country deserves it. But here's the hypocrisy of Pastor Robert Jeffress, First Baptist Church in Dallas, who doesn't get involved in politics.
Go to the previous message, press 4, message received.
Hi, this is Pastor Robert Jeffress calling to urge you to vote on November 3rd in what is the most important election of our lifetime. As Christians, we are called to be salt and light, so be sure to vote. Life, religious liberty, the Supreme Court, and Israel are all on the ballot. So vote, and urge your friends and family to vote as well. Thank you, and God bless you.
This call was paid for by the Faith and Freedom Coalition, located in Duluth, Georgia. Our callback number is 770-622-1501. Goodbye.
To listen again, press 3.